today we can see a lot of cars manufacturer, they still using combustion engine for their vehicles, to power up their vehicles. We can also see today that some manufacturers, they are trying to move towards electrification in producing cars. For example, the Mercedes with the EQC models, and then Audi with their e-tron models, and in America they have Tesla, which is one of the famous electric car manufacturer. So in applying electric vehicle and hybrid electric vehicle technology, there are a few effective factors when the technology is being implemented. So first we go to the cost. The cost of an electric vehicle or a hybrid electric vehicle, it can cost a little bit expensive compared to the normal internal combustion engine vehicles. This is due to the massive lithium-ion battery pack that is inside the car, and some other components for the electric or the hybrid vehicle to run. In this issue, to me, the government should play their big role to provide the consumers out there the incentive to buy electric cars, which can bring a bit less burden to the consumers who would like or have the interest to change from using combustion engine vehicle to a electrification car. I mean the electric vehicle or the hybrid electric vehicle. And then we go to the EV range. So the second one, we go to the EV range. So some can do long distance travel and some can be more efficient just in the city. Some manufacturers produce cheaper EV vehicles with limited amount of range. For example, the Kia Soul Electric. But there are some improvement that the manufacturers do from year to year. The manufacturers are improving the EV range from year to year, actually doubling the battery pack size, for example, to extend the distance travel for the consumer. And then we go to the access to charging. This is not a problem for normal full hybrid vehicle. I mean, like the Toyota Prius, Honda Insight, and some normal hybrid vehicle cars. But for EV and also plug-in hybrid electric vehicle, they would need to rely on having to plug and recharge the battery inside their car. So for a short distance to travel, such as going to work, the car can be recharged at home. For example, during the night when you are going to sleep, before you are going to sleep, you can charge the car at night at your home, actually, and it doesn't cost expensive because it only uses electric. Okay, it uses electric to charge the battery, and it doesn't cost that much compared to refueling the combustion engine. Also, there are some charging point out there at the shopping mall, but for a long distance there are only a few number of charging point, so that can be a huge concern to the consumer out there. It can be the consumer out there can be thinking like twice, to think of driving their electric car for long distance, especially for those who bought the cheap electric vehicle. So the government can help to provide the infrastructure of charging point for the consumers. Also, manufacturers can play their role in providing the charging point. They can increase the charging point to actually give the ease for the consumers. And also the charging point right now, they are increasing from year by year, so that is a very good thing to see. Hoping that there will be more charging points so that people can realize that they can actually go for a long distance. Doesn't matter what kind of electric vehicle that they are driving. So next, the fourth one is the education. So the education can help to spread the good of EV and HEV vehicles. Right now there is very minimal education for this kind of technology. The increased demand for EV and HEV vehicles can help to increase the knowledge for the people out there. But it is also important to start early in providing the knowledge of EV and HEV technology, because it could help to build the interest of the citizens out there, not just to know the benefits and the goods of EV and HEV, but also they can gain interest to create new green technology for the automotive industry. And the last one is safety. Now, for EV and HEV, there are so many safety aspects, especially in service and maintenance. The car itself needs to be handled very, very careful with the right procedure. The manufacturer should provide a qualified person to be at the service center to do the service for the customer out there.